And we return to nice town. A town so nice they named it twice, except for today, when it's not really going to be nice at all, because we have a winter storm. Tragically, I saved it on this screen so we don't get the funny narrator. However, I will do my best attempt. The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale signs of an approaching winter storm. Sounds a little bit too socio-circular, that, doesn't it? Colonists struggle to keep warm as weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with heavy snowfall burying everything in its path. Info and advice. Don't freeze. Thank you. Very helpful. So, we need to... We've got 1 day to prepare for this winter strike. So, let's take a look then and see what we can do here. We do need to build those... I mean, we did start work, don't forget, on better tents as well. Unfortunately, we did not get it in time. So... We're going on education, and I think that the one after education was going to be our better buildings. So we have to build these burners, almost kind of Frostpunk style in a way, to try and keep the areas nice and warm. We need that radius there to cover all of our tents, which, as you may have figured out, is more or less an impossibility. I think I'm going to bulldoze this tent here, because that would pretty much have the perfect radius for what we need. 2 out of 3 occupants. 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. So there is room for those people to move elsewhere. So you guys can piss off and make way for, ideally, this warmage. So let's throw down the burner. Maybe like there. The reason I don't want to put it there is because we could just put one there. If we put one there and one there, and then expand out that way if we need more housing. But if we put it right in the top right-hand corner there, it's a bit better for the radius, huh? So it did say crops will die. Lakes will freeze. I don't know if the river here will freeze. Oh, I suppose that is probably a lake, isn't it? We'll see how that goes. I don't know if this will freeze over or they're referring to maybe smaller patches of water, like, for example, here. But we'll see how that goes. This may freeze over, which means no water from that. We'll have to rely on the wells. And in addition to that, no food. Not to mention, our crops will die. So I guess what we should do now, then, is say harvest now on all of our potatoes. Although potatoes are very good at, well, I mean, potatoes are obviously very hard in real life. I don't know if that would apply to a winter storming game. I'm not going to risk it. Let's just grab it now. I mean, 52 is the highest yield from those as far as I know. In fact, I think they're already harvesting them there, aren't they? So we're losing a lot of yield on these smaller farms, less than half. But I think it's worth it. I don't know that for definite, and I'm not going to take that gamble, quite frankly. So let's get that built as soon as possible. What is this one here? Maintenance depot. Fairly irrelevant, I'd say. Let's put down another burner then. So we've got this area covered quite nicely. We need these medical tents to be covered by one as well. So if we put one there... is that not allowed? Oh, oh, I see. It covers over that corner there. So let's throw one down here, and then let's put one at the top. Maybe somewhere... just like that, really. That covers our entire base then, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much. I like the overlay. The overlay is a massive help for seeing the area of effect. Hopefully we've got enough resources to build that in time. 48 wood, 62. I didn't actually take into account what they cost. Oh, 15. That's nice and cheap. That's okay. We need firewood, though, to power them, don't we? Requires firewood. So let's go back to our resources, which I believe is... I've got to learn the buttons rather than just clicking through it. Otherwise, it'll annoy both of us. We need this logging camp. I want to put the logging camp somewhere that will also be affected by the burner. So if we put it just kind of there... I suppose. That way it takes into account that that road as well. A little bit annoying that we're kind of we're kind of doubling up the areas with the timber camp there too. Okay, there we go. Specialist ready for action on the world map. Now, one thing I did want to do today that I'm not sure we will get ample time to do so because of the winter storm is I wanted to go for Outpost so that we could get a nice little bit of passive research going. We found 2 sites now. This observatory and the hangars, which will allow us to generate passive research over time. There's a lot of... actually, there's another observatory over there. There's a lot of very, very good early research that we just need to lay a good foundation. I haven't been spreading the research out too much in that I've been focusing on a single project, so this would be a really nice way to alleviate that, assuming we can get that Outpost research in the first place, right? So who's ready for action, then?
How may I help you?
How are you doing? Fine. Still got 16 iodine pills there.
How may I help?
Baron is winning a fight.
All right.
Garrot is fine. Satoshi, did you finish yours? Is that what's happening? Oh, he's ready to move into there and grab those shotguns. Yeah, good shit. And Porter is going over to investigate this nuclear plant. Keep a very close eye on that. He takes 10 damage every 12 hours. He has to stay there for a full 24 hours. So actually, it's relatively safe. I don't know if that hazard has any other effect besides the damage over the time period. So we'll just have to wait and see about that one. With that research, though, that we're going to gather from this one, it's at 399. That should give us enough to grab Outpost then, huh? We've got research available now. So we last went into education. That's right. I was going for communal living. That's 150 if we want to grab that. Honestly, I think it would be better to go for the Frontier Outpost. It's 125. We can afford that immediately and then move into building outposts. So we need to build an outpost depot. I assume that allows us to haul resources to that to then spend on the overworld. This wasn't in last time I played. This wasn't a mechanics. This is something new I have to get used to. Let's absolutely get that as our next port of call. Okay, then. Back to winter. Bring it on, winter. We need to just basically pile up as much firewood as possible now, huh? Resources on its way. That's good. Have we got enough? For maintenance depot. No. Let's just cancel that. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel you. Don't worry about that one. That can come later. We need more wood for the logging camp. Are we gathering wood actively? Let's move the work area to... Wait, I'm looking at the stockpile, you fool. Stockpile. Where did I build that? I still need to be able to tell these buildings apart. That's one thing I haven't got down yet. Here we go. Stockpile. Move work area. Oh, the wood is too far out over there. Well, we don't really have a choice, do we? It's either that or we freeze to death. We've got to watch out for that pollution, too. Can we do it like... I assume they'll still pass through the pollution into that, but might as well minimize if possible. Right, squad. I need everybody working on that. It's just any carriers will work that if they haven't got anything else to do, huh? Shit. The winter's coming.
The colonists are arguing over a rusty metal box, which lays on the ground between them.
Nah. They both claim ownership over the coins inside. The man for finding the box and the woman for getting the locks open. There are plenty of coins inside, enough to considerably help the entire colony if needed. Interview the man, interview the woman, or render judgment. Hey, that's quite nice that it's not just a simple moral choice here. There's a bit of backstory to it as well. The man is asked how he found the box. We were scouting the perimeter looking for any plants or animals we could use for cooking. I was going through some bushes when I noticed the spot which was unusually clear of vegetation. I dug through a bit and I found the box buried there. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have the coins at all. So I think I deserve 80% of the pot, he explains. Into the woman. The woman is asked how she managed to get the box open. While he didn't seem to get anywhere with all the smashing and hammering, and I'm quite handy with tools, it took some patience and concentration. But once I got familiar with the mechanism, I managed to crack a lock. Without me, we'd all have a rusty box, so I deserve 40% of the coins. The man wants 80%, she wants 40%. We could go 70-30. Who should get their way? We agree with the man. We agree with the woman. We confiscate 1/3 of the coins and split the rest evenly. He's going to be really upset about that. She's getting more than she asked for if we do that. Hang on, no, sorry. How much did she want? 40%? 30%? 20%? Oh, God, I don't remember. It doesn't really matter too much. Confiscate all of the coins. I think we confiscate 1/3 and split it evenly. Yeah? Let's do that. One of the more diplomatic colonists steps up and suggests 1/3 of the coins given to the colony while the pairs share the rest evenly. The suggestion is met with widespread support. The neighbors complain a lot but seem to be content with the resolution. Now look, I know I was going dictator mode. But to be clear, I'm not sure we're going to survive this winter storm. And I don't want to annoy everybody quite yet. So that was a safety net. We've got to lay the foundations for greater dictatorship in the future. Right now, we can be king of the ashes if we so desire. I want people to rule. Happiness to be crushed. We've got to let them build it up and give them some hope so that we can snatch it away in the future, my friends. Okay. How are we doing with the firewood? Because this is actually kind of doing me a bit of a fright in here. Build next. We've got the potatoes in. The food is actually superb. Look at what we've got here. We've got this field left to harvest, which is now done. The wood is coming in. Fantastic news. I'm going to be very careful over there, though. I'm a little bit concerned about these people working right next to this pollution. We do have the maintenance depot if necessary, and we can recruit another specialist. Inuk, maybe? Though she doesn't talk much, her recruits speak for themselves. She will leave without a word and return with a bag full of scraps, only to depart again soon afterwards. Sorry, her results speak for themselves. Very confused then. Someone once asked if she'd like to stay a while longer. She shook her head and said, this isn't my home. It's out there. 200% scavenging. Good at research as well. Good, not bad at attack. She's kind of all round. We can't afford her yet, though. It's $700 dues, and we've only got 535. Should have taken all those coins. Have them wait by the gate for now. We'll put her on standby. Maybe we could get her later on. Let's see if we survive the winter first. Oh god. And here it is. So, 2 deposits depleted. That was both of the berry deposits, correct? Right, so we can go further out here and grab that. There's one there. So regardless of where we put it, we can only grab one berry bush at a time. We might as well go for whatever's closest at this stage, huh? I think those two... This one is definitely closer. Let's grab you then. Then, how are we doing with this? This is in progress with the building. Good. Second this is done, we throw 2 people. How are we fueling it so far? We had firewood. Okay, so we had a little bit of firewood stocked up, so it wasn't so urgent as I thought. We're going to throw 2 people on this. Without the wood, we die. Does this freeze over? This seems to be doing fine. Is it just the little lakes then that freeze over? Maybe so. Okay, well, let's see how it goes. Savannah is irradiated. We expected that from the firewood. That's a necessary evil. I'm sorry, Savannah. It won't take it too long to get treated to. We could put... I think if we put another doctor in there, though... I wonder if it would treat it faster. It does look as if it is. Yeah, it does look as if they stack there. Purely anecdotally based on nothing but observation for a few %. So I could very much be wrong. Wow. So what we can really do now is wait and hope we don't starve to death. Is this still working fine? Yeah, it absolutely is. So how many carriers we got? 8. I don't think food is honestly that necessary enough to put them on there. But simultaneously, what are they doing right now? I don't think there's any jobs to go around, really, is there? Maybe we want to keep our carriers as low as possible. That's a balancing act I'm just going to have to learn. And it looks as if Baron may have clapped some cheeks. The bandits have been defeated. What a guy. The group was more numerous than the previous one. One more attack should get the message across and repel the bandits from the colony. 30 of whatever that is. 30 wolves? I guess that's progress towards the quest, huh? Alright then. Is there anything in here to loot? Or is it just an empty... I guess not. I guess there's nothing there. So we've got an outpost there as well, which we'll have to head over to. We're grabbing that one already. That's just a regular bandit camp, right? How are we looking with that one? Evenly matched. What about... Oh, we can't actually see the final quest marker yet. So when he's free, we'll go and explore into there. Can I do anything with him?
Negative.
I did say he was ready to do stuff, but I guess not. Oh, they're talking about Porter, I see. Got it, there you go. 399. He's received 20 damage, but I think that was fair enough. Don't fight those bandits. Lushton, of course, we can't do anything with quite yet, unfortunately. Let's get you to... We haven't got to bring him back except for healing. Let's get him to scout this. Because it's kind of a big area between our base and there. If we just grab this, we can maybe grab some other stuff on the way back. Like actual resources to take home with us. Oh, I love that our tile is also affected by the winter. That's a little bit of a nice attention to detail. How's Satoshi doing? Also finished. He's got 11 shotguns. Let's bring this back right away.
Check.
The only thing that's really tripped us up so far, and to be fair, it's very early days still, has been the combat itself. Let's plow on. Good work, team. Oh, there you go. Our fields are very heavily contaminated too. So contamination must build up as we harvest crops then. That must be what that's what that symbol meant before. Let's take... Oh, God. Underground plastic. I built that right on top of a load of plastic, huh? But a plastic extractor. Oh, cool. Okay. So let's get our... what am I looking for here? Maintenance depot. Telling these buildings apart is the only thing that I'm like, having a real issue with right now. Let's go clean up these fields. Let's move the work area so that we can kind of encompass all of them. There we go. And let's take a look at the overlay as well. See what we're dealing with there. It's really not that bad, huh? I wonder if the contamination, because it's a building, they go over there and decontaminate it, right? I don't know why we can't do that manually. Maybe it's because it is disabled by the disaster. That would make a lot of sense, actually. So let's send you back over to go scrub out those toilets, because those are a fucking dump, my friend. Canceling decontamination. No, thank you. That needs tidying up. Again, I'm not sure what our people are doing in there to make that so dangerous to human health. It really is very questionable. Have them wait by the gate. They're not going to hang around forever, though. I think we're probably going to lose them, to be honest. Okay, is this freezing over? Is this what this is kind of graphically trying to imply there? It certainly looks a lot more frozen than it did before, huh? Shit. So maybe that shuts down over time. Maybe it's not immediate. I'm not imagining things. That's definitely getting more and more icy. For sure. Oh, damn it. I was going to rely on that to get us through the winter, but I guess that's not the case then. The one thing I'm concerned about then is probably our water supply. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see how that goes. The specialists are ready for action again. Garrot has done it. 166. We have to take it home, though, do we? 639? Did we not have 639 before? Maybe I'm going mad. How much do you cost? 700. Okay, yeah, that's frustrating. Sorry about that. I'm just going to send her away because we're not going to be able to do it at that point then. Maybe that'll give us a few more seconds until the next one turns up. Or save us a few more seconds before the next one turns up. Let's go grab the tools. Might as well, seeing as we're going to bring her back anyway. You start scouting over there. And then, how are you doing, Porter? Scout this one for us. And then Satoshi is on his way back, right?
You got it.
Let's keep you going back to Nice Town, then. Okay. Not very nice town right now, I will admit. I assume when it is completely unusable, we'll get this same symbol over these. Looks as if it's more or less completely frozen over at this point. Maybe it does allow you to keep going. Oh, no, there you go. Completely frozen over. Wow, okay. Shit. Okay, how are we looking for water, then? Because this is surely not going to work. Although, why would a water collector stop working if it's frozen? You could just collect the ice and drink that, you know. How are the houses doing? Are we all good? We all good for the heating? Generating heat. Okay. That seems pretty good. And I assume we get some sort of icon over the top if that was a problem. I think we're doing fine. I genuinely think we're doing okay. We don't have to worry about it. Let's just keep focusing on our specialist then for a while.
Okay.
Let's bring you home. There you go. Let's bring... Actually, why was I bringing back? That's it. Weapons. I remember now. I don't know why I thought I just had to do research. Bandit camp. Wasteland nomads. Tough raiders. How do we make it so that we can defeat them more? Can we send in maybe multiple specialists? I wonder if that would do it.
Yep.
Garrot, what are you doing? You're still working on that one. You're still scouting this out. Got it. Okay, then. So, this whole map being red, I wonder what that means. Have we got to maybe defeat the bandits before we can see the rest of the sector? That could very much be it. Alright, then. Well, you're home. Thank you for the shit. Let's get you back out there. Straight away. So, I want to send you... I mean, we still want research, right? Why did I not get him to do the research before I send him back? I guess if we're raided now, it would have been the right choice, but I doubt that would be the case. Let's get you to go and grab that research then, my friend. Wow. How long is this going to last? Because I feel like we're at a complete standstill until this is over, huh? Right. School. We could have the children go to school, given that they really cannot do anything else right now. Build the school right by the entrance. Give the bandits an easy target. Put the children out like a scapegoat. That's a good idea. I'm going to put the school there. It is going to affect the hunting camp, in theory. Guard tower's right there, too. Keep the children safe from those bandits. Put another school by the front door, and then if any of the children are little shits, they go to that one. That'll be, I don't know what you call it in America, like remedial class? Is that the right word? Juvenile detention in the UK. That's where we put those kids. All the little shits making TikTok videos smashing up bathroom toilets. Put them right by the front gate. Bandits can have them first. The bandits won't want them. Nobody wants a kid that smashes up a school toilet. Come on now. Honestly, I almost kind of credit to them in a way, because some of the school toilets in my place were a fucking biohazard. Just going near them would have taken years off your life. So really, it all cancels out. It's just karma. Wandering merchant. A van is parked at the front of the gate. Oh, it's Crazy Dave.
A big van stands by the gate. The back has been opened. revealing an assortment of miscellaneous goods.
He's got plants to sell us. A double sunflower, Crazy Dave. He wants to give us jackets for potatoes, which is a bizarre sequel to Flowers for Algernon. I made that joke before on the main channel, but I'm going to keep making it because it's just too fucking good. Do we want to take 14 fuses in exchange for 18 fishes? We've only got 19 fishes in total. We have a lot of potatoes, though. And right now, we have nothing that needs fuses. But as far as I know, people need jackets to not die in the winter. So, how much for the duck? I'll take that off your hands. We can always get plenty of potatoes. The fishes right now are off. I mean, both are obviously off season, but I think I'll take the jackets. Which do you think would be harder to get, jackets or fuses? That's what those are supposed to be. Oh, they're supposed to be components, sorry. Fuck it, I'm going to take that. Our people don't need fishes for a while. They can live without that. I love you, Crazy Dave. Thank you for turning up, my friend. Wowie, what a guy. That's quite nice, really. What a charming guy. Temperature critical. Keep the colony heated. I assume that's just a persistent warning. It's not saying, like, hey, you're fucking up, your temperature's critical, everybody's going to die, right? I think we're fine. Generating heat, 20. Okay, let's have a look at the heat map. This is where this comes in useful then, huh? Yeah, we're doing fine. If we click that. Warm area is in orange. Chilly area. So, like, this is chilly. This is also chilly, this guard tower. I wouldn't want to be working there. The front gate is chilly. Same with the... See, now someone is working at the water collector. But honestly, I think we're all right. I don't think there's much to worry about there. Let's plow on to the next turn for our specialists. In fact, Garot can do something now. How's it going? 136 currency. That's a shame that we couldn't get that specialist. It was just completely the wrong timing then. Hold off a second. Let's go to Baron, who has discovered the final Wolfgang, evenly matched. I don't know how to go about that. Whether we can send them both in at the same time?
Yes?
I don't know if that will work. I would assume not.
What's up?
I can't, like, shift-click them to select them both.
Your orders? Huh?
I guess it's just meant to be a gamble? Weird. Alright, well, let's take a look around this area. So we've got, obviously, the tools there. 10 damage per 12 hours. We've got the weapons there, hunting rifles. If we manage to grab that as well, our colony would be very, very well armed. I wonder if I could take these guys back to base and, like... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, that was a misclick. Well, you know, we can test it then. Send them back to base, see if we can give them a gun. I don't think that's a mechanic, but we'll give it a go just in case. With basic tools over there as well, and then science points. And lots of science points to the nuclear plant. Baron, how's your health looking? Pretty shitty. 52 out of 100, 10 damage per 12 hours. He gets 5 every 12 hours, and there's 19. That's 40 damage. He can take it.
Pleasure.
I don't know if he'll be happy about it, but he can take that, no problem. What are we doing with Satoshi then? We're taking him over to the science. That seems pretty good. You're heading back to base, see if you can get a gun. Don't think that's a mechanic to reiterate, but why not? Let's get you to explore this way then. Fuck it. We're not going in there, not with him. I think he'd get annihilated. Back to winter. I keep pressing S, thinking it'll take us back to here, but it keeps catching me out. What a dump, huh? Is this something we can do in the meantime? We did a lot Outpost, and that lets us build some sort of... It did say like a Outpost depot, right? Warehouse? No, it's definitely not warehouse. Emergency shelter. Outpost depot, there you are. Allows establishing outposts on the world map. They can be used to activate science points, find new survivors. That's good. Or produce and transfer resources quickly back to the colony. Creating an outpost requires a specialist. I mean, that fits kind of perfectly there. Might be a little bit vulnerable right by the front gate, but I think that fits quite nicely. We need metal. We could build a scrapper to get that. Okay, so I guess our next research to go for then is the scrapper in that case. Let's take a quick peek over at our research train, see what we can find. Scrapper, scrapper, scrapper. Metal scavenging. Unlocks the scrapper. Done. I really should be queuing up more research. That's my bad. Advanced scrapper. More effectively than the basic building. Alright. 25% production speed with crowbars. Faster scrapping. I don't think that's quite necessary right now. Upgraded recycler. Can I not queue up like 2 researchers? Okay, so you can queue up 1 research after your next one. Fair enough. 125, 150. So we've got 275. We haven't quite got enough then for trash evaluation as well. Maybe that's why we can't queue it up, because we just don't have enough. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, let's go for those first then. That will let us build those outposts on the world map, which was kind of my goal for today, except for the whole winter storm kind of scuppering that a little bit, huh? I'm really excited to see how that works, because that does seem like it'll be a nice, solid way to keep fueling the research without risk to the scavengers. We can have them out actually scavenging, getting the valuable resources we need, like getting metal and weapons and whatever else. What's this? Just say we've got achievements, right? Yeah, I don't think it does anything else beyond that. Audrey was born. Little Audrey, congratulations. I did say I would rename some of the people after the comments, so I'll go through yesterday's comments and grab some. I saw a lot of people saying, me. Name them after me. Who am I going to rename Dwayne after? The most useless colonist of all. I'll go through the comments, see if I recognize someone, and then you get the honor. Damn those toxic piles. Someone should clean them before they get hurt. I mean, I could get the maintenance depot on it, I suppose. But these toilets are probably the most dangerous thing of all. Good God, I mean, look at it. I don't know if... I mean, the contamination... Let's keep an eye on it. 21, 5, 29, 19. 21, 5, 21, 19. I mean, it is dropping. No, that just went up. 21%.
We have bandits at the gate.
Do we just have to... Oh, shit. We do have bandits at the gate. You're right. Guards. Let's just assign guards. Yeah? Get them assigned. Assign everybody. Fuck it. Hello there. Right, hold on. Wait for the... You can see our guards. They're getting ready. We got 4 guns. 3 guns. That's good. Just hold them off for as long as possible. Or are people equipped? We'll be ready to go. 2 there. You're there. 1 person's at home. You're there. And you're there. Okay. I mean, I could also wait for our specialist to come back.
What's up? Can do.
I just misclicked. God, I hope she can still...
Complete orders.
Fuck! That might have cost us. Well, never mind. Alright, there we go. Fine. Let's head this way. That could be a slight problem. Baron, how's it going? 42 out of 100. Fine. Satoshi, are you within home range? No. It's also not really worth it sending back at this point. I think we'll be fine. Our people are armed. We're armed and ready. It's just a real shame I couldn't bring her back. To be honest, there might still be time for that. They're very slow about reacting, aren't they? Tim, we have a baby. Arm that baby. Okay. Specialist ready for action. It's alright. Don't worry about the misclick.
Yep.
It's actually okay.
All done.
Alright, how you doing? Bloody hell, that was fast. Fucking hell. Let's go grab these candy bars. Might as well clear up what we've got already, huh? And then you, I was going to get to go through here. How's Baron looking? 32. 9 left. It'll be fine. I'm just double checking. I'm not sure if the hazards only do what the hazards say they do. You know, if there's any sort of gamble to it. Occasionally they might take more. Shit, here comes one now. Oh, that's our specialist. Fuck me, I thought it was a bandit. Okay. Keep holding it off.
Uh-huh.
Give her time.
Your orders?
Can you come back here? Just kind of hang out. All right. Give them silver for 400. Give them medicine. Tell them we have nothing for them. A large group of refugees have gathered outside the gate. They look extremely malnourished and their eyes sheen with quiet desperation. The bandits took us hostage. They say they sent us out to gather resources. If we don't bring anything back, they kill our families. Oh no, what a shame. I'm sorry. We have to bring something back. Yeah, good fucking luck. Go for it. Guards? The guards are here. Oh.
We've made a new discovery.
What the hell happened? That was just a, you win. I guess the armed gate guards held them off. It was kind of difficult to tell what happened there, to be honest. Weird. I'm certainly not complaining. Maybe they thought we were more trouble than we were worth.
All right.
Okay, sure. I'm more than happy with that. More than happy. Not going to complain at all to say that I thought I might have fucked us over by misclicking with the specialist there. It turns out absolutely not to be an issue whatsoever. Right, can we beat you? Evenly matched. See, I don't know what to do about these bandits when we're all evenly matched. Evenly matched, evenly matched. Have I just got to take that gamble? Because I would, I'd really rather not, to be honest with you. Let's go and clear out the areas we've opened up, because we opened up areas faster than we're really looting them. I feel like one should be out there scouting pretty much all the time, but look at how much area we've opened up. Okay. Well, I think winter is actually going fine. Massive amount of food. Water is still doing okay, to say that the lake is frozen over. I mean, again, they're obviously able to harvest that. It's ice at the end of the day. Wood is bad. Wood is absolutely bad. We can't work in the forest because it's too snowy. Weird. That seems to be a bit counterintuitive. Surely now is when we want to be working it more than ever. Because it's fucking cold. Maybe that's just me. Alright. Well, let's take you guys off of defense then. Yeah, that's so strange. Is it because it's outside of the heat range? No, it's not, though. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Yeah, look, so, like, natural resources, I assume, then just aren't targetable, like trees, especially during the winter. Just too treacherous to work there, I suppose. Maybe it's trying a little bit more challenge. You know, you got to kind of survive on the firewood that you've got. I'm not entirely sure. Especially as near death. We know that that's the case. Yes. This was a calculated risk. We don't worry about it.
Your command.
Okay? Just don't worry about
Roger.
it. Right, let's go grab those.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Yep.
You're heading over to here.
Sounds good.
Good shit. And then you are uncovering new areas for us again. Electronic components, what is that? Motel. Oh, wow, okay. What is that? Enter vehicle. Oh, shit. We're going to get ourselves a car? That seems like a victory to me. What's going on here? What is that? They're too cold. We haven't got any coats. Are they getting a coat? Maybe that's the case. Yeah, looks like it's the case. Okay. Winter is going fine. I'm really not concerned about this at all. We're going to be okay. Not a problem. World map's going absolutely fine. We've beaten bandits. The weapons made a massive difference. Beforehand, we lost like 4 people and a specialist. They didn't even get through the gate this time. So clearly whatever we've done there is working well. Tomorrow I want to get these outposts set up because I'm actually quite excited to see that mechanic. That seems like something that's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to deal with a lot of the micromanagement. So that's going to help out quite a lot. Especially with the research front, like I said. Then we can really start expanding out and testing on these different things. Thank you all for watching. It might be a long winter. We'll see how it goes. I might have to go and take a look at how long this can potentially last. And see how exactly we're supposed to get wood as well. Because that seems a bit bizarre that they would disable this during the winter when it would be the most important. But again, maybe that's a balancing feature. See you all tomorrow.